Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Consulting Between Friends, and I'm your host, Michael Holmes Jr. Today, we're going to discuss the COVID-19 vaccine problems in the United States and solutions that can solve the COVID-19 vaccine problems. So, let's get started after a short break. Today, we're going to talk about the one thing that can change our lives. I'm talking about the COVID-19 vaccines that can make us feel normal again around our loved ones. The first thing, we all need is the facts about the COVID-19 vaccines. So let's start with the problem. Why it takes so long for some people to receive the vaccines? The COVID vaccine is finally here in the United States. People are wanting to line up for the vaccine, but are finding roadblocks along the way. One is location and availability at different locations. There is ageism, racism with the COVID vaccine in states. For example, some people 55 and older are having trouble registering online than young people. Some older people 55 and up are not computer savvy. Now, let's get to the big problem, which is race. At this day and age, I did not think this would be a problem in the 21st century. This pandemic has really shown some major problems we face in today's society. One is where you live determines where the vaccine is available near you. Some people are having trouble seeing it available at nearby pharmacies or community centers. Not everyone lives close to a big name pharmacies or stores. Also, some don't have transportation to get to the vaccine location. Some people are afraid of the side effects of the vaccine. One major reason African Americans are afraid of the vaccine is medical studies in the past history. African Americans was used to find different cures for different disease and health issues that had no cure at all at first. For example, the Tuskegee experiment and the Henrietta Lacks story. The information discussed next is from History.com. The Tuskegee experiment took place in Macon County, Alabama from 1932 and ended in 1947. 600 African American men was a part of the study by the U.S. Public Health Service. The men was told they are being treated for bad blood. The men had no idea what the U.S. Public Health Service was really experimenting on. The information was disclosed to all the men about the study of syphilis disease. With this experiment, lots of African American men died over time. The Henrietta Lacks story is about a woman who had cervical cancer and a surgeon took a sample of her tumor without her consent along with her family as well. Scientists started examining her cells as an experiment to find cures for different diseases. Some diseases her cell was used for is herpes, leukemia, influenza, sexual transmitted disease, and Parkinson's disease. Her cell name is Hen Lack and has been a part of scientists' experiments for years. Her family did not get any benefits towards using her body for experiments. Let's take a break, and when we come back, solutions that can solve the COVID-19 vaccine problems. Everyone is always planning things, and advertising is needed to make it happen. So, if it's personal or business, let Pinpoint Designs and Images solve that problem. With Pinpoint Designs and Images LLC, you will receive quality work and professional service at a great price. The service that is offered: flyers, business cards, programs, invitations, photo books, ad booklets, and much more. Michael Holmes Jr., owner/principal designer of Pinpoint Designs and Images LLC. Contact me by email or social media. Email address is pinpointdesignsandImages@gmail.com and Instagram Pinpoint Designs and Facebook Pinpoint Designs and Images. When there is a problem with something, there's a solution to solve it. Next, I will discuss ways to improve the COVID vaccine problems. For the registration problems, a calling center would be the best option for older people 55 and up. I believe if there are mobile units in the communities where people are unable to get to the vaccination sites, be very effective. Community organizations and public officials can all work together in funding the mobile units in the communities. The urgent care centers be the ones providing the vaccine in the communities. For African Americans, the church was always a safe place and informative place. That is why I believe African American churches should be a location to receive the vaccine. The church can work together with the urgent cares to get the vaccine available at the church. Lots of people are afraid of the vaccine, but if they are more informed in the community, I believe that it can change about the vaccine. The companies who provide the vaccine are Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson. These companies provide majority of all the medications we are prescribed by doctors and over-the-counter medications we take every day. That is why I believe vaccines are safe to receive because of well-known companies that provide the medications. The minority population are the highest that are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. This was something I was surprised to hear about. One major reason is I'm in a high concern rate for the COVID-19 pandemic. I am asthmatic and have thyroid issues. I'm a 39-year-old black man with major health issues that can affect my life long term. I had a mild case of COVID-19 virus in November and it affected my asthma tremendously. All I did to recover was to continue to rest, drink plenty of fluids, and take my asthma medication as needed. If I had a worse experience with the COVID-19 virus, I probably would not be here to express my words on the virus. This is why this issue is so important to me because I'm in this demographic that it affects. I received the Pfizer vaccine for this reason because I have major health issues. When I received the vaccine in March, I had little side effects for the vaccine. I'd rather have little side effects for the vaccine than have major problems that can affect my way of life. It's time to wrap it up, so let's go over what we discussed today. The solutions I provided are from my background for being a community organizer the past 13 years. I belong to the Jeremiah Group and I had the opportunity being involved in different community projects, learning how to work with different kinds of people and problem solving to accomplish change in the communities. I hope everyone is more informed with the COVID-19 vaccine. Also, see the benefits that offers with the COVID-19 vaccine if received. I hope that I answer everyone's questions and solutions to the COVID-19 vaccine problems. One last thing, remember to support Black business owners and community organizations. Thank you for listening to Consulting Between Friends. Consulting Between Friends is available on Spotify and Google Podcasts, so like and subscribe. You can also find it on other platforms that are available. Consulting Between Friends. Thanks to everyone for making this possible. Your hosts, Michael Holmes Jr. and Shay Jones. The producer and content creator, Michael Holmes Jr. Artwork cover, Michael Holmes Jr., original music, a DJ name / references from history.com, content distributor, Power 77 Radio.